Hey guys, what's going on? John Cannon for JJDJ Entertainment. So, me being the indecisive person that I am, I took our VRX rig back and I went with the QSC KLA rig. Multiple reasons. First off, one of the biggest things was the price point. For what we would pay for 4 of the VRX 932 LAPs, which are the powered constant curvature speakers from JBL, for what we would pay for 4 of those, for only $1,000 more, we could have 6 of the QSC KLAs. And I was a little bit hesitant about the KLAs because, like I said, when I listened to the VRX versus the KLAs in the showroom, the VRXs sounded night and day better. After talking with Jordan over at Boom Entertainment and hearing, about his passive VRX setup, doing a side-by-side comparison with the KLAs, he convinced me otherwise. And we picked up 4 of these, and it probably was the best move we made. They sound absolutely phenomenal. We used them last night for a large school dance. We did 2 of them stacked on top of our Yorkville LS 801 PBs. And 2 per side. I mean, I've worked in this room probably 20 or 30 times doing school dances, and I've ran anywhere between 4 to 6 tops in this room depending on the school dance. These 4 KLAs totally just blew me away with their sound, the performance, and the fullness of the room from the sound standpoint on how the room sounded. It was absolutely amazing. These are the KLA 12s. These are the constant curvature speakers from QSC. They are 1,000 watts powered. They have a 90 by an 18 coverage. So you stack enough of these, you'll get a 90 by 90 coverage. I believe the JBLs were a 105 by 15, I want to say. So you lose some and you gain some. One of the biggest things that really I noticed right away doing setting up at the venue was the fact that the power these things pull. They only take, I believe it's 2 amps per speaker, and the JBLs were 6 amps per speaker. So when we run distros, it's not that big of a deal because we have usually 100 amp drops. We're not worried that much about 6 amp speakers. But when you do some of these ballrooms that don't have power drops and you only have 3 to 4 15 amp outlets you're working with, and on top of that you're trying to run your subs, your boards and everything, your lighting rigs, and etc., it can get challenging sometimes to be able to have the right amount of power. So the fact that we were able to run 1 Yorkville, which is 7.5 amps, and then 2 of these, you're still under 15 amps. So you still have a little bit of room to go. Having it all on the same circuit was amazing. That was a huge sell factor to me. The rigging system on here is actually really nice. I like how QSC did this compared to the JBLs. The JBLs, which I'll insert the video right here properly, you just pretty much flip this up, it lines up, and try to do this with one hand and holding the camera at the same time. And then now this pin here slides through system. But the QSCs have this style latching system where all you have to do is unlock that mechanism. You push the button, the hook comes up. At this point, the second speaker's already obviously set on top of it, and then you just come on down and locks it into place. So pretty much with using both hands, one on each side of the speaker, you can lock down the speaker to the one either above it or below it. So that was a big thing I really liked as far as setting up these speakers and getting them ready for the show. And then just like that. So going to the back of the speaker, we have the power in and the power out, which is really nice when you're trying to link all these speakers together. The fact that, again, these are only pulling 2 amps per speaker, so it makes a huge difference. One thing also, these actually have a power switch. The JBLs did not have a power switch, so as soon as you plugged them in, they were hot. So you either had to kill the breaker or you had to pull the plug out. It was nice to be able to get all set up, unpowered, or turn the power off on the speakers, come back, flip them on, and go. versus just leaving them on. I also like the fact that QSC does have the built-in fans. That is definitely nice because I know there's some speakers that, especially outdoor events, hot days, they overheat. It's nice just to have that extra fan, pulling or pushing the air out. You also have your XLR in, XLR out. Just like the K series, the K12s and K10s, you have the typical, the LED on the front. You want it on, power, limit, off, whatever. You also have the setting to have it to an external mode, a normal, or a deep mode. Again, very impressed with the amount of low frequency that you get versus the VRX series. Also, as far as tuning them, you can do up to 5 of these boxes in an array. And you just basically, if you have 3 boxes, you turn all the boxes to 3. If you have 2, you turn it to 2, and so forth. And then this is just your volume. So, very happy. These are the QSC KLA 12s. Also on the bottom, just like the other K series, you have the speaker slot where you can actually twist it, and it'll give you a 9-degree turn or 9-degree tilt. So definitely very, very happy with these. Again, these are the QSC KLAs. And if you have any questions, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and practice and enjoy, guys.